See, this Project Vapor Minute has been bugging us, Speaker. It's been referred to in many emails, but somebody had asked for that document to be withheld, Speaker. Well, today, in the 4th document dump we received...
Directed to? Premier, thank you.
Today, in the 4th document dump that we received, we now know why this document was withheld. Premier, do you recall signing the agenda for Cabinet when Project Vapor was discussed? This is your signature. You authorized this Project Vapor. Was it you that ordered this document withheld, Premier? Is that why we didn't have this until this very morning?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Stop the clock. Now that I've got your attention, the person that decides that once I get the quiet that they want to use their moment in the sun, I will warn you. Premier.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. So the document that the member opposite has held up was not before committee because it wasn't within the scope of the questions, Mr. Speaker, which is why we had suggested that the scope be expanded, Mr. Speaker. We had suggested...
The member will withdraw. Thank you. Premier.
Documents be available because we suggested that the scope of the committee be expanded. That was rejected by the members opposite, so that didn't happen, Mr. Speaker. But remember, I have said that I am going to come before the committee if I am called, Mr. Speaker. I am perfectly willing to do that. The other thing that's true, Mr. Speaker, is that that document that he's speaking of was a document that referred to the Oakville closure. The decision had been made by the government a year before, and we were implementing the closure of that plant, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary, the member from Cambridge.
Mr. Speaker, we have a document linking the Premier to this scandal. Her signature is on it right here. She attended a meeting with a trifecta of Duguid, Bentley, and Duncan. You are implicated in the scandal. You cannot wash your hands anymore of this mess. So the question is very simple. We had this document already, but the draft agenda wasn't included. The reason why this draft agenda wasn't included is because your name is on it. So who ordered the withdrawal of that document?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please.
Speaker, we suggested that the scope of the committee be expanded, Mr. Speaker, so that all of those questions could be asked and all of those documents could be brought forward. The members opposite said they didn't want that to happen, Mr. Speaker. I've said I will come before committee. I was part of a government that made a decision to close a gas plant that everyone in this House agreed, Mr. Speaker, should be closed, should not be built in the place that it was being built, Mr. Speaker. We all agreed on that. The decision was made a year earlier. I was part of the government that was implementing that decision, Mr. Speaker. I have never said that I wasn't. I said that I was part of the government that made that decision, and I was part of...
Order.
I said, Mr. Speaker, that I was not in the room when the decision around the closure of the Mississauga plant was made, Mr. Speaker. But I'm part of the government, and I stand by those decisions. We all agreed in this House that those decisions should be made.
Thank you.